Hi, guys. I am out again today and I apologize. Unfortunately, my daughter's having some issues and she has a follow up doctor's appointment from the one that I was out for before the week of the carnival. So I am so sorry. It kind of is what it is right now. So please forgive me, as my little doggy says. But you guys seem to like what we did last time when I was out, so gonna kind of do a repeat here where I will kind of talk you through what we're doing today. So first of all, you're gonna write in your journal what is something you feel passionately about that you would be willing to protest. Realize that this question is in follow up to some of the things that we've been talking regarding flag burning, and we're going to talk about another protest today. Obviously, you may hit pause whenever you need to so that you're able to get everything. So when you're done with the journal, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at a background video to kind of fill you in on what you're going to be reading about. So we're going to go ahead and watch that together.
Despite leading his team to a Super Bowl appearance in 2013, Colin Kaepernick is best known not for his performance on the field, but rather this one, on the sidelines. Kneeling during the U.S. national anthem has become Kaepernick's signature move, a gesture to protest discrimination against minorities in the U.S.
We have a lot of people that aren't treated equally, aren't given equal opportunities. Police brutality is a huge thing.
The 29-year-old quarterback began his protest last year as the number of black men killed by police officers grew and demonstrators with the Black Lives Matter movement rallied in U.S. cities. Other American athletes quickly followed suit, but the public backlash against Kaepernick grew just as swiftly. Last year, a National Football League fan poll found Kaepernick was the most disliked player in the NFL. And that brings us to this moment. Civil rights groups have gathered in front of the NFL headquarters in New York City to support Kaepernick. They say the league is now retaliating against him. How? By denying him a job.
When you shoot down and kill black people, somebody has to be held accountable for it. And if we stand up and say you can't do that anymore, then you're going to ostracize us for it? That's wrong.
Kaepernick is no longer on a team. After leaving his $14 million contract with the San Francisco 49ers in March, every NFL team passed on the chance to sign him. Some analysts say it's simply because his athletic performance has faltered.
I love to report the news, and then they said I made a mistake, right?
U.S. President Donald Trump has also voiced his disapproval.
There was an article today, it's reported, that NFL owners don't want to pick him up because they don't want to get a nasty tweet from Donald Trump.
But while Kaepernick may be paying for his protest with his career, the trend he began continues without him. This week, Seth DeValve, a player with the Cleveland Browns, became the first white player to kneel during the national anthem.
To see so many players unite, that's what America is all about. It's about coming together and standing for something, and it's for the greater cause.
Kaepernick supporters are calling for a boycott of NFL games until a team signs him. But as the clock runs out, the chances are Kaepernick's protest was probably his final play. Heidi Jo Castro, Al Jazeera, New York.
All right. I am sure that you have all kinds of things that you want to talk about right now regarding this, which is good because I know that this is something that some of you will feel very strongly one way or the other about. Your next thing, though, that you're going to do is I want you to look over your notes, your very first page of notes on how to annotate a text. You will need to annotate what you're reading today. So to do a quick review of that, just go to your first page of your notes, look that over, and remind yourself how we annotate a text. Next, please help pass out the reading. And then just as a review at this point, you should have written in your journal, reviewed your notes on how to annotate, and watched a video about taking a knee in protest. Now you're going to read two different news reporters' take on this protest. As you read, please annotate. Simply ignore the instructions at the top in the box. That doesn't apply to us today. When you are done, you're going to answer the 3 questions on the second page. And that'll be it for today. Again, I'm sorry that I'm not with you today. I'm anxious to hear what you think about this protest. And what you will need to hand in hopefully at the end of the period is the text that you annotated as well as the paper where you address the 3 questions. And again, those questions are on page 2 of the text. I appreciate that you guys are going to do exactly what you're supposed to do today, and I appreciate how wonderful you all are. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Bye.